guys have been practicing fraud. You have been practicing all manner of things.
Anti-government extremists trying to force their way into an Essex court last year. They were recently jailed for attempted kidnapping.
Do not interfere with my sheriffs.
But behind their actions is a bizarre belief system that is gaining popularity. One that insists no one can be subject to laws they have not personally consented to, based on readings of ancient documents like Magna Carta.
No, you cannot touch your stuff.
They're called sovereign citizens, or freemen on the land, and they have their origins in the US. They're a known problem for law enforcement there.
You're not even allowed to touch me, bro. That's not how it works. You're a commercial entity.
Not just traffic stops like this. In other cases, they have been involved in the fatal shooting of police officers. And the ideology gained followers in the UK during COVID, where anti-lockdown protesters would sometimes use sovereign arguments to bolster their case. The cost of living crisis only added to the appeal, as people looked online to find ways of avoiding paying bills. The movement now has hundreds of thousands of followers in the UK, across Facebook, YouTube, X and Telegram. One group, called the Sovereign Project, which claims to have signed up more than 20,000 members over the last 4 years, has agreed to sit down with me in a Leicestershire hotel where they hold their annual conference. It is in no way connected to the Essex kidnappers, and it rejects any political action, let alone violence. But it does share an underlying ideology, especially when it comes to obligations to pay tax, as its leader, Pete Stone, better known as Sovereign Pete, explains.
Do you know about the feudal system, when people were literal slaves and they were forced to pay tax? Now, unless the feudal system still operates today, and we are still serfs and slaves, then the only way that you can pay tax is through contract. You have to agree to it and consent to it, informed consent.
We're not here to dodge tax.
We just question where's the obligation to pay.
Is there a danger in terms of the ideology and the language when you're saying councils are committing crimes and fraud, that people take that and actually act on it?
Well, that's proved.
Yeah.
We only deal with facts.
Sky News analysis showed that out of 374 council websites covering Great Britain, nearly half, 172, have addressed the movement on their pages. They're all similar, with a clear warning. West Suffolk Council says, very occasionally we get people, such as Freemen on the Land and similar groups, who wrongly believe that using an archaic law means they don't have to pay council tax. Sheffield Council warns, you do not have a choice as to whether you are liable for council tax, and being a freeman does not exempt anyone from paying council tax. Or, as Kufeli puts it, council tax is not optional and not something you consent to. But the Sovereign Project's worldview extends beyond council tax. It is deeply anti-establishment, at times conspiratorial, with talk of shadowy figures controlling national governments.
The decisions were already made at the top, so it doesn't matter.
Where's the top, sorry?
The top. Now, these are the people who control governments. Government's quite low down. Now, a lot of people say this could be the Crown Council of the 13. This could be a series of Italian families.
It's frightening in a way once you start to appeal it. And I believe, and I firmly believe, it is the true British Englishman, I'm going to say this, and woman, of this country has the power to unlock this madness that's happening in the West. We've got the Magna Carta, we've got all these things, all these checks and balances. We just need to wake up. Go down to Parliament and say, time to dismiss you. You're not fit for purpose.
Christine Sarteski is a professor of law and criminology and an expert in sovereign citizens.
Because sovereigns truly believe in their ideas, and if they feel very aggrieved by, the government or whomever they think is oppressing them or controlling them, then that they can become emotionally involved. And I think that emotional involvement can sometimes lead to violence in some cases, or the belief that they have the power to, attempt to overthrow a court, a government in some capacity.
It may be hard to square that stark warning with the polite, engaged members of the Sovereign Project. There is no doubt that they hold a deeply radical view, one that is apparently growing in popularity and already causing problems for government. Tom Cheshire, Sky News, Quorn in Leicestershire.